Buenas, buenas amigos de YouTube, ¿cómo dicen que les va? En esta ocasión vamos a estar haciendo una reacción a un mini documental en conmemoración de los 21 años del atentado de las Torres Gemelas. En realidad virtual voy a estar metiéndome adentro de las Torres Gemelas en el momento del atentado, así que va a ser una experiencia un poquito fuerte, pero yo creo que va a estar muy interesante. Entonces, acompáñenme, allá vamos.
I remember
Ok.
that morning. The mood was really right. I was feeling really good.
It is 8 a.m. here in New York.
It's Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
It's such a pretty morning, isn't it?
Perfect fall morning.
I never thought anything about that. Not in my wildest dream.
We want to go live right now and show you a picture of the World
This just
Trade
in, you
Center.
are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
La puta madre. Esto yo lo estoy viendo en 3D, gente, no solamente en 360, sino que en 3D también.
It's going to be the same for me every year. I'm just going to be thankful and grateful for being here. My name is Janelle Guzman McMillan, and I'm the last survivor of the 9/11
Janelle.
attack on September 11, 2001. And this is my story. Came to the U.S. In the year of '98. I'm an immigrant of Trinidad and Tobago, and it was my dream to come and become a citizen of the United States of America. I've seen New York advertised on TV. I just thought it was such a beautiful place to live.
Wow.
I just wanted to be the Big Apple and come for the life that I really wanted to do, which was dancing and singing and acting. The first impression when I got to New York City, I thought it was really crowded, different, not what I expected.
Voy a pausar un segundo. Esto yo no sé cómo lo habrán logrado, porque son fotos eh, con profundidad en 360 de los años 90. O sea, no existía esta tecnología en ese momento. Entonces, para mí, deben haber tomado fotos de esa época y de alguna manera las editaron, las convirtieron en 360 y en 3D, porque yo esto lo estoy viendo con profundidad. No es lo mismo lo que ve mi ojo izquierdo que lo que ve mi ojo derecho. Me está transmitiendo imágenes distintas a cada ojo. Es una locura, la verdad. Alto laburo. Por ejemplo, yo el poste este de luz, o el semáforo este, siento que lo tengo acá, pegado. Entonces, bueno, sigamos nomás. Eso es importante que lo sepan. Es totalmente inmersivo esto.
After moving from Brooklyn to Queens and Manhattan, I pretty kind of fell in love with it. 2000, the city was awesome. My life was just to party, the drinking, the hanging out, just enjoying
Wow.
life.
And President Bush likes the economy to bounce back.
I was like trying to get that perfect job as well as that perfect career in terms of the dancing and the modeling and the acting.
Fashion designers all gathering in New York to show.
I would go and get the newspaper and I would just keep applying for jobs that suit my profile of my background as well.
The company also slightly raised estimates for
In 2001, That's when I contacted an agency and I landed the job with the Port Authority. When I realized that it was heading towards the World Trade Center, I was so excited. I felt like I owned it. Part of my dream is coming true because it's just like a landmark for me. I was just so excited to be there, to be part of the World Trade Center that everybody talked about, and I was there. The plaza is big, and most people would go out there in the morning. You would see people drinking their coffee, and at lunchtime, of course, the park area would be all filled up with people. I remember the fountain being there. To me, it was just an amazing and beautiful place to be. Being on the plaza, you can barely see all the way up. You have to like lean back to actually see the tip of the tower. And you know, the sun hitting you in your eyes is just like, wow. I have enough time to do this Monday to Friday and still pursue that dream of being in the spotlight. I felt like I'm almost there.
This Tuesday morning, the 11th
El
of
día.
September, 2001.
Miles and miles of
El día en que
sunshine
todo
today, nice
cambió.
as it could be across the Northeast. Other than that, it's kind of quiet around the country. It's too quiet.
I remember on September 11, I remember it was a Tuesday morning, and I usually get into work for 8:30. I was located on the 64th floor, so I had to take 2 separate elevators to get to my office. I got up to the office, and I went into my cubicle. And I sat down and I started putting up my computer.
Esto es lo que veía ella. Wow.
And my coworker,
Es muy fuerte.
Suzanne, came over. And we were just talking, chit-chatting. A couple of minutes into our conversation, the building shook.
No, boom.
I and Susan was like, what happened? What was that? And she stood there, and I walked towards my boss's window.
No.
When I looked towards the window, I
Golpeó
could
arriba.
see bits of paper just floating in the sky. I was new at the company. The alarm didn't go on. Nothing had happened. So I don't think it's anything yet that serious. And then other plane hit the other building.
Hold on just a moment. We got an
Se
explosion
ve la explosión
inside.
en 3D. Es un
That-
flash.
Right now, you got people running up the street.
Se ven las chispas en 3D.
Okay.
I walked up to the cubicle area. Everything was just going crazy. A lot of people left after back and forth, making a couple phone calls, trying to figure out what was going on. And then they told us a plane had hit the building.
We're getting millions of calls, sir.
In my knowledge, I'm like, a plane hit the building. I said, well, okay, it has to be a small little Cessna plane. I'm not thinking about any big jetliner. We went up into the conference area. That's when we saw the reporting live of what was happening.
Yo a esta altura ya estaría renunciando del laburo y yéndome a la mierda.
Extraordinarily well coordinated and
renuncio.
devastating terrorist attack.
My heart just like, oh no, this is not happening. This is not real. I was so
I
scared.
quit. I quit,
My
boss.
friend Rosa, we were
Goodbye.
holding hands and we was just like, oh my God, should we leave? Should we go? Should we stay? That's when we felt
¿Qué te
a
parece?
really bad shake.
No. Ah, se cayó la torre, ¿no?
But after that second shake, I felt like, oh my God, we're gonna die. My mind was just racing on my daughter and my boyfriend, my family. I just wanted to get out. That fear
Perdón, pero ¿qué hacía la mina todavía en el edificio? Ya había pasado como una hora. Evacúen, amigos.
I couldn't picture what it looked like, what the catastrophe looked like. I just wanted to get out.
Y sí.
And that's when we decided to take the staircase. We were all heading down the staircase, counting each staircase as we go down. We count from the 64, the 63, 62, and we were just going up, and I and Rosa was just holding hands so tight. We continued going down until I made it to the 13th staircase, and that's when
Iban apagando las luces para complicársela a los de atrás. Ah, re malos.
the rumbling and the walls and the darkness and the dust, everything that's crumbling down.
Hicieron no sé cómo llamarlo, una edición donde esto se ve con volumen, de una manera, digamos, estilizada, pero no se nota el recorte de las imágenes. Se nota que hay una composición de, de imágenes, digamos, 2D para generar este volumen. Es la verdad, más allá del documental y de que todo está perfecto, es muy inmersivo. No sé si la palabra es inmersivo porque se nota que está todo estilizado, ¿no? Está todo en 3D, imágenes recortadas, pero esa estilización está muy bien hecha. Tiene mucho arte este documental, realmente. Muy bien logrado.
When it came to a complete stop, it was totally dead silence.
Oscuridad.
This has to be a dream. I must be dreaming. Just wake me up from this crazy dream.
Sí.
The World Trade Center just didn't collapse with me. Okay, I'm alive, and I shut my eyes. I get up. I tried to get up, and I realized that my head was wedged between the concrete pillar, but I couldn't move. I was just stuck in that position.
Don't have oxygen. Workers now beginning to try to gather themselves over there. They're trying basically now to reestablish some kind of a safe perimeter. And many of the emergency workers basically just happy to be alive.
Wow.
Every time I tried to get up or shut my eyes to fall asleep, I would realize that I'm still awake and I am conscious and it is happening. And I can feel the pain. I can feel my head feeling like it was going to explode.
Uf.
One point it just became so hot. It was like hot, like a furnace.
No, qué feo, che.
And then it started to get so cold and I started to shiver my teeth. It felt like if I've been to hell and back. I just wanted to die. It's like, I don't want to feel all this pain. Just let me go to sleep and not wake up.
Dice que pasó mucho calor al principio, después se congeló y en un momento ya se quería morir del dolor y del sufrimiento.
Rescue workers who were searching for any sign of life, but by late today, even for them, hope was beginning to give way to the grim realities of this attack.
Something keep telling me, you know, say something, you know, say a prayer.
Se salvó de milagro, ¿eh?
I kept asking and praying and asking for that promise to give me that second chance to see my daughter and to change my life. I think within that time when I kind of like felt like I can't do it no more, that's when someone grabbed me by my hand. They said, Janelle, I got you. My name is Paul.
¿Cómo sabía el nombre?
He kept holding my hand, talking to me, telling me, you're gonna be fine. It's okay. I have you. I could hear the walkie-talkies going on. I could hear the noise coming closer and closer. they started to come down to the area, and I could hear that like they were cutting to get to me. And then someone yelled out and said, "Oh, I see her."
27 horas bajo los escombros. Me encantan estas imágenes. Ahora voy a pausar. ¡Wow! Claro, esta no es... Es 360, pero está borroso el fondo. Igual un laburo. Es increíble esto, gente. Siento que tengo enfrente una mini maqueta de el atentado de las Torres Gemelas. Se ve con profundidad de campo, ¿no? 360. Se nota que estos hombrecitos están más cerca que la torre de allá atrás. Se nota que hicieron un trabajo 3D, ¿no? Pegando texturas y qué sé yo. Pero bueno, es alto laburo. Se ve ahí el tacho ese de pintura, no sé lo que es, como más cerca también. La verdad, alto laburo. Sigamos.
I've been looking for Paul for the past 20 years. That's the guy who was holding my hand under the rubble. And no one came forward up to this day. I came to the conclusion that Paul was definitely an angel who was looking up after me. Haven't been back to ground zero since that happened. I overcome my fears a long time ago, but I just didn't think it would do me any justice to go there. You know, I just want to keep moving forward in life than just reverting back to the past.
Gente, esto es el futuro del cine. ¿Saben por qué? Porque acá yo estoy viendo un video que lo puedo ver en 360 grados y en 3D al mismo tiempo. ¿Se entiende? No es solamente esos videos 360 que se ven planos, se ven como una esfera, se nota que estás adentro de una esfera, sin profundidad. No, acá se nota perfectamente que esa puerta de allá atrás está más lejos que la mina esta. Lo que sí, obviamente, el director tiene que elegir lo que enfocar, ¿no? Lo que enfoca. Entonces, por ejemplo, esto lo tengo un poquito más borroso. Aunque yo enfoque en esta madera. Uy, toqué ahí la mesa, dije, ¡fua! Súper realista. Claro, tengo la mesa acá, parecía que lo estaba tocando de verdad. Yo quiero enfocar en esta mesa y no puedo. Porque obviamente el director eligió enfocar a la mina, por ejemplo. Pero bueno, no sé si se podrá solucionar eso de alguna manera, no creo, porque de alguna manera el director tiene que enfocar algo y lo demás queda desenfocado. Sigamos.
It's kind of bittersweet for me recalling the event, the fact that I am here and my coworkers are not. I don't know what the emotion is going to be, but I think I'm ready.
Este es el que está cuidando la cámara de $80.000.
to actually see the names engraved. It brought back a lot. You know, just a lot of memory just rushed to me. Knowing that Rosa's body wasn't even found, just brought back so many memories. Being back in Ground Zero after almost 20 years, it kind of put everything in perspective for me. I'm just thankful that I did that, and I felt good about it. It's not like a sad thing when I think about it. I think I'm stronger now with it. I have the scars to remind me every day. So it will never be apart from me. Where are we going?
Keep left in a quarter of a mile onto the highway.
What has happened since 9/11? My life totally changed. I'm not that girl.
Acá cambió y esta imagen la estoy viendo plana. Esta imagen es la primera imagen plan, o sea, plana entre comillas, no es 360, pero sin profundidad. Por ejemplo, a la mujer esta la veo de 3,5 metros.
That I used to be, or wanted to be. I was in the hospital for over 3 months. I suffered a crushed leg injury and stuff due to 9/11. I was living a common life with my boyfriend at the time. We get married that first year. I got baptized that same day, afternoon of my wedding. One after the next. 2003, I had Katie, and then in 2005, I had my second daughter. I became a permanent employee with the Port Authority. I moved out from Brooklyn, and we purchased a home in Long Island.
Linda casita, alta choza.
I told Katie to get to brush her teeth and come downstairs.
Huevito, salchichita. Qué rico, che. Uy,
Did
esta
you make
nave.
the eggs hot or not? Katie and Kelly, where you guys?
Nah, miren lo que es esta casa.
Family is very important to me, and just being around them, having breakfast together, having, going walks. I'm glad we are connected in that way. You guys, take it so long. Did you brush your teeth?
That's food that we're about to receive.
Bueno. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad.
It's been tough with them, but I think they really understand what it means to me, so they really support everything I do when coming to 9/11.
Así cualquiera tiene 3 hijos.
We don't know what the future holds, but we try to make the best of it and be loving and caring and understanding to people as well, to others. So that keep us together.
She doesn't want you going on top of the guy.
I came to this country looking for the spotlight, craving the dream, craving the money, craving everything else. It was all about me. Really?
Muy linda casa,
But I
familia, los
think the life
felicito.
that I'm living now, having the home, having good kids, and having a good, stable job, the way my life transformed now, I am totally happy.
I've been promising to take you guys to walk around.
I think my dream is fulfilled. I think in a better way, much more than what I planned for my life.
Este es el antes y el después, a ver. Vamos. Claro, es el antes y el después. Ok. Ah, bueno, la torre nueva la pusieron un poquito más a la derecha, no vaya a ser que... para que no sepan cómo llegar de vuelta. 3.000 personas murieron, 6.000 heridos. La verdad, un aplauso para Jan, para Alexander, Alexis. Una masa, people. El arte que tiene esto es impresionante. Zarpado. Espero que les haya copado, people. Nos estamos viendo.